Now Tyrrelli's coming up into the gates. Bouchon about to join them. 4 to move in. Favourite Shirley's Toy is moving up into her place. Masked Dancer about to join them. And Masked Dancer coming up into line. We await then Bouchon to come forward and Dual Ruler.
Yes, awesome. John Boo.
Now Bouchon coming up into the line. And Dual Ruler will be the last to complete the lineup. Lights been switched on.
Okay, no worries. Right, bye-bye.
Dual Ruler coming in. One to move in as Dual Ruler, rider out of the saddle for a moment. Sally Wynn back on board now, and Dual Ruler comes up, completes the lineup, and they're set to go. Second of the day, 1,000 metres for the 2-year-old fillies. Saratoga missed down on the inside. Set to break, clear favourite Shirley's Toy jumped well and was one of the first out ahead of Bouchon and Dual Ruler, who hopped out of the stalls quickly. Tyrrelli's the one that was slow to move. Settling down now, Shirley's Toy can't cross, and Madam Joker hunts up on the inside to head her out now. Holding onto the rails, Saratoga miss in third placing, and going forward now is Masked Dancer on the outside. A length and a half away then came on the rails as Direct Hit. Going forward then is Dual Ruler around the outside, and they're followed by Tyrrelli's and Bouchon last of all. Shirley's Toy skirted clear and got about 3 or 4 lengths in front. Madam Joker's quickly gone, and coming after the leader is Masked Dancer, and they've raced right away from the pack. Getting into third placing around the home turn is Dual Ruler, but Shirley's Toy is going to come to the corner with only one danger, and she swung off the track. Shirley's Toy, she's come out wide and leads down in the middle of the track. Getting up on the rails there is Masked Dancer, and they're well clear of Dual Ruler. Masked Dancer's coming home the better with 100 metres to go. Masked Dancer raced to Shirley's Toy. Masked Dancer on the inside has taken the lead now with about 50 metres to go, and Masked Dancer's gone on to win it pretty comfortably on the line over Shirley's Toy by about 3 lengths. Dual Ruler third, and a gap behind them Bouchon, Tyrrelli's and Direct Hit. A long break then to Saratoga Miss, who showed up early, and so too did Madam Joker before dropping out to be a clear last. Masked Dancer, the winner, number 5, ridden by Brett Preble, trained by John Marr. Numbers of 5, 1 and 4, and the time 61.8. 5-1-4, 4th number 8, 5th number 11. The winner is by U Matilda from Best Steels, raced by R. Thompson and G. McMillan, trained by John Marr and ridden by Brett Preble. Shirley's Toy second by Export Price from Toy Fountain, Peter Healy and Ricky Cartwright, and Dual Ruler third by Rancho Ruler from Dual Sensation, Diane Wynn and Sally Wynn. 4th was number 8 Bouchon, and 5th was number 11 Tyrrelli's. And they're moving in well. Star of Masquet is ready down on the inside. There's about a half a dozen of them in the stalls. Proven Force has gone in. Gold Sonic has joined them. Tavern Bay. Coming up as Confederate Royale into the stalls now. They're moving along well. Nearly ready now, as Heart Power linked in on the outside, and they're set and off and racing. Prince Tosh began pretty well in the middle of the line. Confederate Royale away quickly. Going out fast too is Gold, down towards the inside. Gold Sonic to head them off. Tavern Bay began well and settled up second. Pushing up between them, Prince Tosh now, and they're followed a length away by Star of Masqué, settling fourth over on the rail. Then Mount Munger and Proven Force out a bit wider. Confederate Royale 3 or 4 wide, followed by Pleasant Scent in the centre and Uracino getting up along the rails. Behind these then came over on the outside as Rosary Boy. Just inside it then came School Rhymes, and back last of all is Heart Power. Along the back, 800 left to go. Gold Sonic by a length to the grey. Prince Tosh up second. Star of Masqué third. Then Mount Munger, and on the outside is Tavern Bay 3 deep coming into it. A length and a half behind them, Confederate Royale getting a track home on the back of Tavern Bay. Then Proven Force, and around the outside goes Rosary Boy, very wide from School Rhymes. Uracino dropping out. Heart Power starting a run from a long way back, and Pleasant Scent is one of the last when they came to the turn. And Gold Sonic is the leader. Prince Tosh is under the whip coming after it. Wider out Tavern Bay and Confederate Royale off the track. Heart Power's come from last around the outside, still running on. Across the track in the straight now, Gold Sonic near the inside and Prince Tosh. Confederate Royale and Heart Power coming down the outside with Tavern Bay, and Proven Force is getting a run through late. It's a now Confederate Royale, Heart Power the outside. Heart Power's coming home the better. Prince Tosh booting back. It's Heart Power in front of a line of about 4, and Heart Power a half length. Confederate Royale, Proven Force probably third. There's not much between it and Confederate Royale. Just behind them, Gold Sonic and Tavern Bay. Prince Tosh couldn't go on, and they're followed then by School Rhymes. Further back in the field was Star of Masqué and Rosary Boy, followed by Pleasant Scent, and then there's a long break to Uracino and Mount Munger together last of all. Now numbers coming up, 7 in the frame. The winner, Heart Power, ridden by Peter Mertens, been a big performance, beating Confederate Royale second and Proven Force third. They're in the frame official now, 7, 1 and 9. Fourth went to Tavern Bay, and fifth Gold Sonic, and they've run 130.3. 130.3. On the move behind the line, and there's a riderless one there too. That could be launching, I think. Looks like they've got launching locked away this time. Sweet Mazel comes up. Starter heading around to the platform with 3 to move up. And Zemdam comes up into line, nearly ready to go. Moving up Bypass near the outside, and Beja Floor, who's the new Tate favourite. And it's firming again. It's now 320 and 150. It's the last to move in, Beja Floor, drawn near the outside. All set. Ready to break now. Off they go. Beja Floor and Bypass began fairly over near the outside. Sweet Mazel was away okay, and Natilla Regally Silk showing some pace. Jack Emus pushing up on the inside, and then Miss Paris. They're stretched across the track as they settle down. Premiership Lass on the other hand had dropped out to be last, and launching is next to last, and now Natilla takes up the running and went out by a length to Jack Emus. Regally Silk is a neck away in third placing. One to Sweet Mazel. Bypass trapped out, and Beja Floor 4 deep. They're followed by Miss Paris over on the rails, and then Anzam Dam, half a length away to Holy Sanction on the fence, 2 lengths away then to Little Claire, followed by Launching and Premiership last of all. 800 left to go, and Natilla got out about 3 lengths now to Beige Floor on the outside of Bypass. 2 lengths then to Regally Silk, another 2 lengths to Holy Sanction, sticking to the inside. Anzam Dam wider out, and Sweet Mazella's off the track, ridden along, followed then by Miss Paris losing ground. Launching starting its run from Little Claire. Premiership Lass and Jack Amos had dropped out to be a bad last. Coming to the home turn now, and Beige Floor dashed to the lead. Got out a length and a half coming towards the home turn from Bypass, and about 4 lengths back to Anzam Dam, who's starting to run on well. Clear then of Launching, Premiership Lass from well back, and then the Tiller and Holy Sanction, but Beige Floor's nicely clear. Down to the 200 metres, and Beige Floor out about 3 lengths now to Bypass into second placing. Sanction's running on fairly down on the inside of the Anzam Dam, but Beige Floor is nicely clear and holds them safely in the run home. And Beige Floor goes on to win it, lands some good bets in scoring by about 2.5. Launching got up on the inside, grabbed second, I'd say, from Bypass. They're followed then by Premiership Lass, Anzam Dam, and behind these to finish in the race was Little Claire, Holy Sanction, Natilla. Well back as Jack Emus, trailed by Regally Silk and Sweet Mazelle, and back last of all there was Miss Paris. Beige Floor the winner, number 8. Numbers in the frame are 8, 2 and 9. Beige Floor, ridden by Ivan Culliver. It's come from the outside barrier, took the lead round the home turn and has been far too good. It's improved every start that she's had, with a 7th, a 5th, a 2nd, and now her first win. Number 2 second, Launching, ridden by Michael Barlow. And number 9 third was Bypass, ridden by Robbie Scarlett. 8, 2 and 9, 1:29.9 the time. Two and a quarter by a neck, 1:28.99 the time. 2 and a quarter a neck, 1:28.99. 8, 2 and 9 the official numbers. 4th was Premiership Lass, number 4, which has come from last, and 5th Anzam Dam, number 7. Totes on the 4th, $3.10 and $1.40 for the winner Beige Floor. $1.80 for Launching and $2.60 for Bypass. 3.10, 1.40 the winner, 1.80 second and 2.60 third. Quinella $8.80, Trifecta $90.40, and the running double 7 and 8 paid $31.60. Now, race 5 coming up. This is the Grand Hotel at Frankston. Fillies and Mares handicap and take out numbers 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. The rider for number 7, Miss Angelique, is Stephen Valla. The tongue tie comes off number 12, Diamond Tribute. The winner Beige Floor is a 3-year-old bay filly by Palace Music from Abrac, is raced by R. Jamison, Dr. G. Seeney and Miss J. Wood, trained by Robbie Griffiths at the track, and the winner ridden by Ivan Culliver. Launching second by Proven Valour from Orbit, Lenny Taylor and Michael Barlow, and Bypass third by Lord Seymour from Amor, Vincent, Bob Scarlett and Robbie Scarlett. Locked away, Christina comes up to the inside gate. Danson Jindy is moving in. Is Richmond Hare coming up into the line now. Miss Angelique getting a lead up with the clerk of the course. Waltzing Rose, Ginebeth, Diamond Tribute and Her Independence, the ones we await. Now Ginebeth comes up into the line. Her Independence comes up. Two to move in, then a Waltzing Rose and Diamond Tribute, a couple of the outsiders to move in. Favourite Christina drawn one. So Waltzing Rose is ready, started going to the platform with Diamond Tribute, the last to move in. It's doing a circle behind the line, about to come up. Favourite at $2.20 and $1 even for Christina. Diamond Tribute coming up into the gates now. Now Diamond Tribute lined in, field set, and they're off and racing. Christina began reasonably down on the inside. Her Independence, one of the first out, headed off immediately by Ginebeth, and away quickly was Timpanet. Settling third, then Christina getting up on the inside, but Ginebeth leads now. As they settle down, it's Ginebeth about a neck in front of Timpanet, 3 lengths back. Christina on the inside of Her Independence. Diamond Tribute out 3 wide inside the 1,000. 2 to Richmond Hare, ridden away from the pace today. Miss Angelique out 3 wide and Waltzing Rose in the centre, and Dancing Jindy at the end of the field. Ginebeth leads them at the 800 metres, 3/4 to Timpanet. 3 lengths away is Her Independence. Ahead away on the inside, Christina. 1-2 Diamond Tribute. 3/4 to Waltzing Rose. 1 to Richmond Hare on the inside of Miss Angelique, and 2 to Dancing Jindy. At the 600 off the back, and Ginebeth about a neck in front of Timpanet. 1 Her Independence, 1 Diamond Tribute, and then Christina the rail. They're followed by Miss Angelique and Waltzing Rose. Dancing Jindy going up on the outside, and Richmond Hare's last of all. Timpanet took the lead from Ginebeth coming around the turn, but Her Independence has gone with Timpanet. They race 3 lengths in front of Christina, who's got into the clear, followed by Miss Angelique, Diamond Tribute and Dancing Jindy. Her Independence and Timpanet turn together, clear of Christina. It's Timpanet the inside at the 200 in front of Her Independence, and 4 lengths back Christina with Dancing Jindy on the outside, but Timpanet is holding Her Independence, who wants to duck about a bit, and Timpanet's going to be too good. Timpanet by 2 lengths, Her Independence. Dancing Jindy from last got up and grabbed third. Christina missed the place, then Miss Angelique. A long break to Diamond Tribute. The early leader Ginebeth weakening to finish only in front of 2, and they were Waltzing Rose and Richmond Hare. Five, 6 and 8 goes into the frame. Timpanet, the winner, ridden by Stephen Baster, and the time 1:23.3. 5, 6 and 8 the numbers. 5, 6 and 8 go into the frame official on the first leg of the double. Dick Lady with Michael Clark on board, awaiting its turn with Helioka. Baringa Chimes coming up. Lady Caprice about to come up and join them. Lady Caprice is set. 4 to move up. Now Baringa Chimes comes up, backs away again. Still Chick Lady, Helioka and Diamond Duchess to move along. Brian Werner's one ride for the day. Baringa Chimes nearly ready. Now Helioka to move in company with Diamond Duchess, who's broken out sweating down the neck there. So they're working on one. I think it might still be Baringa Chimes to move her into line. Now Diamond Duchess coming up into the line. Takes the outside barrier and the field is set to go for race 6. 1,000 metres, Class 3 for the fillies and mares, and they're on their journey now. Helioka began quickly with Diamond Duchess. Lady Caprice began fast and going through as Baringa Chimes, and settling just behind them Paris Angel. Sophie's Class getting back to second last at the 800 metres. Diamond Duchess moved up outside Helioka. They share the lead about 2 lengths in front of Paris Angel on the inside. Going forward is Lady Caprice and Baringa Chimes 3 deep in that bunch. 1.5 further back in the field, So Chick Lady, and then came Golden Meteor. Sophie's Class second last and being ridden along at the moment, and back last of all is Serene Siren. They're nearing the turn, and Diamond Duchess got away about 3 lengths in front, scouting wide from Helioka. Paris Angel stays on the rail, and then Baringa Chimes. So Chick Lady starting to pick up, and Sophie's Class is responding to hard riding. Diamond Duchess well clear in the straight though. Coming after it is Helioka, quickly down on the inside though. 200 to go, and Helioka sprinted through and dashed to the lead over Diamond Duchess. Sophie's Class coming down the outside, but it's all Helioka. Sophie's Class rattling home when it's all over, but Helioka's going to win well. Helioka first, Sophie's Class 2 lengths away second. Diamond Duchess a similar margin back third, and then So Chick Lady, followed by Paris Angel. Behind them to finish was Golden Meteor, a gap Serene Siren, a long break Baringa Chimes, and Lady Caprice has turned in a very bad one and has finished last of all. Helioka the winner, beating Sophie's Class and Diamond Duchess. 1:02.8 the time, 8:3 and 2 it is official on race number 6, 8:3 and 2. Helioka proving too good. Here's Havana Band coming up. Next to move up into the stalls at the 1300 will be Volunteer. Poetic Show is coming up. State Spy is still away with Watch My Style. Whispering Words and Deledation coming along quite well. Poetic Show has gone up. Now Whispering Words is ready. State Spy to come up with Deledation, and also Scarlet Ruler. State Spy went in. Deledation coming up into the line. So Scarlet Ruler will be the last to move up. Starter mounts the platform now. Scarlet Ruler to come up and complete the line. Settlement Hotel Class 2, 1300. Scarlet Ruler to come up, and we'll have them ready to go. It's about to move in. It's just out of my view at the moment, but the others are standing up and waiting its arrival. Scarlet Ruler might be riderless. Oh no, it's not riderless. Jockey's still on board. Number of attendants linking up behind him.